I'm back on the farm today, and with the sun shining, the world does feel a better place. I hope that you've seen the media coverage that we've had over the past week around the Farmer Confidence Survey. Obviously, the results are incredibly concerning. What we've done with that report and that survey is get a lot of media attention about just how serious the situation is in the industry and the impact of the last 18 months of atrocious weather. We've then carried that through with MPs and made sure that they have been made aware of the current circumstances, because on Monday next week, they're going to be passing the statutory instrument through Parliament, which puts in place the cuts to BPS for the 2024 year. We would like this to be taken to a debate. We've been working with politicians across all parties to try and make sure that the voice of farmers is heard and that they don't just nod this through and put the cuts in place without recognition of the impact that it will have on the cash flow of your businesses at a time where you critically need access to that money. We've also had the announcement on the seasonal workers scheme. This has been a really hard-fought policy area for many years, and we're delighted to get a 5-year announcement. The initial visa numbers of 43,000 for horticulture and 2,000 for poultry is probably enough to get the industry through. And what we want to make sure is that for the future, the number of visas and the cost of accessing those visas doesn't restrict growth in a sector which has a real opportunity for growth if the trading conditions are correct. Some of you will have seen that it was the Women in Agriculture Awards ceremony last night. I'd like to pay tribute to all of those that came forward and got nominated, but I'd really like to highlight the success of former President Minette Batters getting her Lifetime Achievement Award and Abby Reeder taking home 2 gongs from the celebration. Congratulations to both of you. We've continued to have discussions this week around bluetongue, with a meeting taking place with Christine Middlemas, the Chief Veterinary Officer. It's absolutely essential that we get the balance right between controlling an outbreak of the disease and minimising the impact on your farms. The ability to continue trading is absolutely essential. In a couple of weeks' time, there'll be a live event taking place where you can join the Chief Veterinary Officer and Gordon Hickman from DEFRA and have your questions answered. Thank you very much for listening. I hope the sun's shining where you are, and I look forward to speaking to you next week.